Hello again. This is the progress on the car. I'm working on the final body work. Slowly but surely it's getting flat and smooth. Looks kind of weird, but it is flat. And Melissa is not made out of wood. It's a frame to hold the fiberglass so it doesn't fall on the floor. The framework is just there to hold up the body shape. After all the body work's done, this framework all comes out. And it all comes out from the back here. So I gotta start here, and all these are halves, and all this comes out from the back all the way to the front. And then I have to build the back piece, and it's gonna slide under a lip under the back, and it's gonna be bolted in. Starting to look pretty good. I took out the one fender wheel arch support, whatever you want to call it, to get the line. But I noticed that this back piece is kind of screwed up. If you look down the front here, kind of sticks out. So I'm gonna knock that piece right there. It's gonna come in just a little bit. Just lining up on that 2x4 that stays in there. And I'm gonna have to change this front because it looks funny. From here to here, it's equal all the way across, but I'm going to make this high side and then cut it slightly, maybe halfway up. I'll just draw a straight line and put it on an angle, and then just extend this piece here just up a little bit. I'm still waiting on finding, I don't know, I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do with this front, this air intake. Basically, I have to make something that looks like a snorkel or something in order to finish that off. But I also can't finish off the window supports, or I don't know. Yeah, window supports and the top part here. I need to put the windshield in and then mold the windshield to the car. The other side hasn't been I haven't started on yet. But yeah, this is day 3 on the bodywork. Basically, you fill it. Because this fiberglass is so rough, you have to fill in all the valleys, or whatever you want to call it, until it's all smooth, and sand it down. And as you go along, you sand it to where you think it's pretty flat. Hit it with I'm using a black primer, sandable primer. And you sand off the primer, and wherever you see these dark spots, like these darker spots, that's a low. So that's where you would fill it, and then hit it with sandpaper till you think it's flat again. Put some more primer on and see where you are. Because if you notice here, there's all these different colors. So if you look at the gray ones, this is an already filled spot, and over here, this is a dark, so that means I have to still fill this, but this is so little. Yeah. And obviously these are highs, but I've taken them down until it's all smooth. Looks pretty good, actually. And I have a line on a frame to put inside of this thing. Still up in the air at the moment. But oh, and another thing I'm changing is before I had this filled in all the way to this point here, and then I was gonna make like a air scoop thing, and I decided that I'm just gonna take this this panel and then run it all the way to the wheel well, and then just blend it in to the rest of this wheel. I'm gonna have to change. I'm gonna cut this piece out and change this because it's not gonna line up. It sticks out too far, so I'm gonna have to bring it in maybe a quarter inch, half inch, in order to make it line up. And then all this has to be actually cut down because it sticks out too far. And I need to make some snorkels. I've been playing with a shape for the air vent for the top of the fender, because the rear view mirror is actually going to sit right here at the tail end of this vent. What the vent's actually for is as your tire is spinning, it creates positive air pressure, and what this vent does is you have all these louvers, and as the air passes over, it sucks all the air out of here and creates more downforce to keep the car on the road at higher speeds. So anyways, this is the first template, I guess, that I decided to play with, but I think it's too small. I'm gonna have to maybe have it start up around here and bring it all the way back to maybe here, another 6 inches or so. We'll see. I might just move it back.